the fuck? No. Hey guys. Back with the another update. This one I'm gonna dedicate to just NBA because free agency is tonight, so it's at 9. 9, but technically it's midnight. But it's 9 p.m. Eastern time or 12 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. Whatever it is, it starts at tonight. I'm gonna focus on the Lakers right now, and then I'm gonna focus on the Knicks. And then I'm going to focus on some news that just broke out on some new teams. And see my opinion on what's going to happen. Okay, so just announced on the Lakers. He's out. They're out for Whiteside. He's gonna sign with Dallas or Miami tonight at midnight. So it doesn't look very good. So maybe I was telling you, I don't know if I posted that one, but I've been telling people that the Lakers don't get Whiteside, then they're gonna have to trade. Which I kind of knew that was gonna happen because no free agency is gonna sign. No free agent is gonna sign with us, so you're gonna trade. So I think they go after Cousins. I've been thinking of going after Cousins. Their name's been on the market for Cousins for quite some time since last year. So I just don't think Whiteside. He probably thought I can get more money in Dallas. Dallas, there's a lot more. I mean, there's not really much of opportunities there. I don't know why he would go to Dallas. Dallas is completely garbage. I'm a low battery. Oh. But I mean, yeah, Dallas is. I don't know. Maybe he gets more. He can. There's no tax on. But I mean, who gives a shit about that? I mean, you're not gonna expand in Dallas, so why would you go to Dallas? I think, to me, I've always been saying Dallas is like the team where, you know, you can get traded overnight. I mean, they're loyal, I guess, but no one really goes to Dallas. It's kind of one of those teams that's a hit and miss. So, I mean, you can make a lot of money there, but Dallas is just, they're always good one season. Next season, they're kind of garbage. But I mean, I really don't hate on any Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks, you know, I like the well, Mark Cuban's okay, but I'm a Dirk guy, so yeah. So he's saying it's Miami and Dallas. So it makes you kind of wonder what's going on with the Lakers and why no one really cares to even give us meetings anymore. It has to. I mean, it has to be that just their reputation just looks garbage. You got an owner, you got 2 kids that own the franchise now. That doesn't seem like they're doing much. That's striking these stars to want to go here. You haven't done really much. You drafted okay. You got a point guard that hasn't proved himself yet. Your coach-wise, you haven't got a coach that's like, wow, shockingly till recently, but there's still a question mark with Luke Walton. Kobe's not off the books, but that's kind of it. So there isn't anything that's shocking to these stars. Like, oh, wow, I'm going to go. Even it's bad now if we're not getting pitches. So, I mean, we're not getting meetings. So that's... Fuck, dude, if I was a fucking GM and I couldn't even get a meeting with a superstar, that's fucking embarrassing. That's kind of like, that's like me putting out a shoe for a shoe company and they don't even wear my fucking shoe. Like, they don't even give it like a look at it. Like, oh, whatever, it's cool. Just put it on the shelf. Like, no one gives a shit about it. So, it's fucking embarrassing. So, you're going to have to go out and get trades. Fortunately, that means that they're going to have to trade some pieces. They just did right now. Someone just posted something about Clarkson and, oh, we got Clarkson back. Blah, blah. This trade bait, you fucking idiot. It's all trade bait. So they're going to sign all these potential guys no one really wants, but they're going to go after it to trade these pieces away to another team. So I think Brandon Ingram's the only one that's not going to trade in Russell. But other than that, I think everybody's trade bait. So they're going to trade these pieces. So I feel like they're not going to keep them. So don't get all excited about, oh, Clarkson's going to stay another year. They said they liked him, but come on. If you could fucking someone's offering you a superstar, or at least somewhat of a superstar, and you said, we just want Clarkson, some other player, you wouldn't trade Clarkson to somebody else? I would trade Clarkson to somebody else. Yeah, that. Okay, so the Knicks. Okay, give you guys a heads up. Knicks, you did a good job on getting, you're going to get, that center, Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah is dope, but I was watching this show. It's called Any Given Wednesday with the Bill Simmons, the guy who got fired from ESPN. I like him, by the way. He's a Celtics guy, but he's a Tom Brady supporter, which I like, so I like it. Anyways, yeah, he says the Knicks always sign players or always past their peak, which is so fucking hilarious. I brought that up. I don't know if I said in the last video. I might have read an article about it. But it's true. If you haven't noticed, this is always a pattern with the Knicks. They always get players and coaches past their prime. I can name like 5 players right now. I can name, let's see. Marbury. You got, the coach-wise would be D'Antoni. That's 2. Number 3, what was his freaking name? The guy from the Suns, the power forward. He's played with Nash. I'm gonna get so crucified for this, not knowing his dang name. If you guys know what I'm talking about, he played for D'Antoni and Nash together back in the early days. Left the Suns to go play with the Knicks. I can't think of his name. When am I gonna look it up? But that's 3. And then you got Rose, so that's 4. And then you got Joakim Noah, which is 5. And that's his current. I can even go on with that. But I just thought those stuff on Marbury. And if no one knows stuff on Marbury is, look him up. He's actually pretty good back in his prime. But he had some serious mental issues on Suns roster. I can't think of his dang name, man. This is horrible. It's so embarrassing. Let's see. But anyways, I'm trying to give them some hope because the Suns need some type of hope because Suns. The Knicks been trash for freaking how long already? So I don't know how good they're going to be. Someone was saying they're going to be Amari Stoudemire. There you go, Amari Stoudemire. That's who it is. Yeah, Amari Stoudemire was so good, and he went there and it came super trash. I want to say there's hope because, but there's just so many question marks. It's kind of like the Lakers when they got Dwight Howard. There were so many question marks, but they're like, oh, they're gonna beat the Heat back in the days, and then yeah, that didn't really happen. Kobe blew out his fucking attendant, and it was like the worst. Oh, there we go. Okay, and just wasn't a good season. So I'm hoping the Knicks don't get that. They're in the East, so it's pretty trash out there. So it's a good way to boost up your roster, get some type of playoff spot. But then again, you got Joakim Noah's always injured. You got Rose is always injured. And then Melo's getting injured because he's getting older. He's like 32 now. So he's gonna have to get some pieces. I think Porzingis got injured too last season, if I stand corrected. So they're gonna have to be careful and watch on those pieces. But yeah, the roster looks like a good playoff contention, top maybe 5 or 6 spot. So that's good. You need to get some money in there. I wish the Lakers were doing that and fucking trading a piece to get something in return. Like, do something. We haven't really done much, fortunately, but I was gonna bring this up, but there was this thing and about Derek Williams. And I honestly say I hate Derek Williams. If you don't know who Derek Williams is, look at the draft and look at he was drafted super high. If I get that correct, he's like drafted like number 2, number 3. He was like in the top 5, I think. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he's like top 5 contention. But I'm trying to look up something really quick. Yeah, I didn't like him. And the only reason why is I met him at a bar. Funny question. Funny story. I met him at a bar, and I was like, hey, that's Derek Williams. What the fuck? The only reason I memorized him is his hair, like Sideshow Bob's hair, and I'm like, this dude has some serious freaking weird hair. And he's at the Fullerton, this bar in Fullerton, and I went to go say hi to him, and he just looked at me like, who the fuck are you? And I said, are you fucking serious? This guy's not even a fucking top player, and this dude's acting like a complete jerk ass. yeah, so he just completely shunned me off, and people were trying to take pictures with him. He shunned him off, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know who the fuck you guys are, and don't talk to me." And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious, dude? This is when he just left Sacramento to the Knicks, and he had and like after that, I think like he only had like what a half a good season with the Knicks, and after that he was garbage. He didn't get playing time anymore. Fuck out of here with your bullshit, man." So that was my whole thing. That I'm like, "Oh, Lakers get Derek Williams. Fuck you. I would fucking burn." Oh, I would be so angry because Derek Williams is not even that good of a. He needs to go to China. He's the guy who's gonna go to China. He's just. If I see another fucking 1-year deal bullshit, veterans minimum crap, and we put it away in the locker, I'm gonna fucking karate chop people, man. I swear. That means that Jim Buss is gonna be fired because the roster's not gonna be competitive. That means that he's gonna be fired and Mitch is gonna be gone. So we already know that his Genie Buss has been trying to get him out of there for quite some time. But yeah, that was my whole story with Derek Williams. He's a complete jerk ass. If you guys know him, he's a fucking idiot. By the way, I met I think it was named Agent Zero from the Wizards. Think of his name. Hold on, let me see his name. I'm bad with names, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on, Agent Zero for Wizards. Freaking had gun charges, whatnot. What is his name? Gilbert Arenas. I met Gilbert Arenas. Way better quality player, super freaking badass. Yeah, he had some serious issues with the law, but dude was super nice, shook his hand. So if you're gonna be a superstar, be humble, guys. That's all I gotta say. I met him at the fair last year, by the way. He won like a super amount of toys for all the kids, and he got kicked out for winning too many toys. You're so stupid. Kick somebody out for that, really. But her Kobe's wife is pretty nice. One of my buddies met him too. Well, I met her too. Yeah, that's pretty much the. So Knicks, I don't know. I wasn't too excited about the Rose thing, but I mean, they kind of just put. I hope they're not doing a Dallas Maverick thing where they get these players that pass their prime, and then they just kind of like, oh, okay, cool, and then they kind of stay contenderish. They're in the contendership, but they don't really go anywhere. That's where I see them doing, unfortunately. Lakers don't do that. You build smart. Don't fucking build like a OKC type of establishment or like a Golden State Warriors. Build smart through the draft, which they kind of. I mean, they have, I guess. They've got some good players. Brandon Ingram was fucking badass. I can't wait to see what he can do. But yeah, I still stand corrected. The Clippers, by the way. Okay, let's get this out of the way now. Clippers are going to be breaking up their team probably by next season. And this is why. You guys are going to lose on Durant because you guys are not getting Durant. Let's get this out of the way now. If you tell me if I went to a fucking meeting and you said I'd do a pay cut, I'm okay with that because I already made how much money? But you said I have to reduce my minutes and roll? Are you fucking serious? You guys even got out of the second round and you're telling me I got to reduce my roll? Fuck you. So that's their pitch to him. So you mean to tell me right now I gotta reduce my role and reduce my fucking image so I can fucking help you guys out? Fuck you. You guys, if I was the Golden State Warriors, somebody do that, I'd be like, oh, okay. But that wouldn't work either. None of these teams make any sense. Spurs don't make sense. There's just too many question marks with age, where they're gonna go, and there's too many. It's just too the offense would work for him. But at the same time, it's just they are already too financially in some of these players. They're going to have to reduce his money. I just don't see him going there. It just doesn't look attractive to him to go. Let's see. If you went to Clippers, it's not going to happen. It doesn't look like it's going to happen because there's too many people on this team. You got Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. They're just question marks, locker room tension. They're out of the picture already. They've been out of the picture for fucking years. No one really gives a shit about the Clippers. No offense. That whole Clipper thing went away. People are really thriving to get the Lakers back into contendership. But I mean, Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul needs to learn he needs to get traded. If I was Doc Rivers, I would trade it. But I mean, that's kind of a sinking ship already happening in the mix. I don't know what they're gonna do with Blake Griffin. I love Blake Griffin, by the way. I love me some Blake Griffin. Those commercials are fucking amazing. That's sinking ship. I wouldn't go there. So that eliminates what, 2? Golden State Warriors doesn't make any sense. He takes shots away from Clay and Steph, which I already said that 60% of the shooting comes from both those two guys. So you're gonna take away any of that shooting, and what is that gonna who that third guy is gonna get knocked down? So that means that it's gonna be Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson third, and then Draymond fourth. That wouldn't make any fucking sense. That's just not gonna happen. And I'm hearing too they're going to trade Andrew Bogut to try to his injuries. Andrew Bogut helps you guys a lot with his defense, his offense. So if you guys are going to trade him, make sure it's going to be a quality player. But if the Lakers can grab 2 of those players off that fucking roster, it'd be amazing. I'm wondering what we're going to go after now, because Whiteside's off the market for the Lakers, so he's out. So that means that Cousins is going to be coming, because there's no way we go to the freaking this year with Randall as freaking center. If I see Randall in that center, I will never watch a game. That is the stupidest move. He's not freaking Draymond Green. He's not built that way. Draymond Green's built like a tank. He's just mobile. Randall's not. It's so annoying. I hate when these little Laker fans start like putting these little. What if Russell is like the next MJ? And I'm just like, no, shut up. It's fucking people like you are cancer with basketball. Such fucking dick riders, dude. I swear. Realistically, this ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So you're gonna have to go out and get trades, but. And then someone said to me on I don't know, I can't put them on blast. Someone said to me that no one's tradable. Everybody's tradable, stupid. Everybody's tradable. Sorry for calling you name. Someone's always tradable if the moment is right. If the player is right, they're gonna trade him. So personally, now that Jimmy Butler trade looks kind of reasonable now, because now that's just stunting their growth. Which I think what I was saying, you gotta trade that pick, because. Who's calling me? Oh my gosh. You're getting these fake calls from people. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it for that situation. Dwight Howard just nailed his situation down. I think it's Hawks and I think it was the Celtics. I gotta look at that again. But I remember the Hawks were in there. I don't know why the Hawks, because I know he lived there, but there's not really much of a. He's a good coach. There's some decent pieces, but I guess. I think Miami was saying that. What's his name? What's his damn name? Dwayne Wade is going to go to another team. He's not going to another team. He's going to stay in Miami. He always does this. He always does this measurement thing with Pat Riley. It's how much money he can get. If Whiteside signs with another team, that means that he's going to get more money, which I think that's what he wanted. You know what's funny? As I was looking at these interviews, and I was looking at immaturity level with Whiteside, which there's some truth to it. You're going to build a veteran that's had immaturity problems and some serious issues with the players around core young guys that are barely a year or two in the league. Not even, there's some Brady who's not even still in the league yet, and you're going to build him around your guys. It's kind of sketchy, Yeah, we have Luke Walton. He's really good at keeping people in, keeping them keeping them in shape and whatever. But kind of worries me a little bit. Yes, I don't think DeMarcus Cousins any better, but that's your only option. If you lose Whiteside, you have to get a center, and that's a key name, because you can't just go out again and be like, oh, okay, we're going to go get Lopez. Lopez is good. I like Lopez. I've been a Lopez fanatic for years. He was when he went on the Nets. When he signed in the Brooklyn Nets, I was like, okay, cool. But he's not a big name. So you're going to have to get some key pieces. I heard Batum is in talks, too. Batum's okay. I think I wrote some. My friend said he was old. I'm going to look his age up right now, because I remember last time I checked, Batum is not that old. He's freaking super young. He just gets injured. Let's see. Batum's age. Let's see here. I bet she's like 31 to 30 tops. 27! The fuck? Who said he was old? What the fuck you on? So stupid. That's what I'm saying. People just talk out of their ass. Someone has told me recently too about Steph Curry and LeBron, how LeBron grew up poor and how Steph Curry grew up in a rich home, and like has nothing to do with basketball. What the fuck does that do with basketball? Has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with it. It's just people people shouldn't talk about sports. They don't know shit. Just stay out of it. Stay out of it. But Tunica Spittoon will be a solid pickup. Yes, I heard it was trash. Yes, compared to everybody else, he is kind of trash. That's a free agent, like Wise, but a role player, he's actually pretty good. If you don't know, look him up. Look at his stats. I can tell you fucking 100 times he's been a good, solid piece. The only thing I don't like is he's always injured. Gets a little injury prone sometimes. Yeah, he's pretty sick. I don't know why people are hating. I think people are just like, ooh, on these big agent, on Kevin Durant's weenie, and it's like, no, it's not going to happen. Kevin Durant's not going to come in anyways. I kind of knew that last season. I don't know. I kind of knew that earlier this year. I was like, okay, Kevin Durant's not coming. This team's not attracting up. They didn't trade that pick, so I knew that. Yeah, Thursday I was like, okay, we're not getting Kevin Durant. So Nicholas Batum wouldn't be too nice. Chandler Parsons wouldn't be too bad. He's always injured too, but he's pretty good and he averages decent percentages from the free throw line from the 3-point arc. So he's pretty good. Good role player. But these are role players. But you kind of need role players. You gotta need some big role player names. Build this team up. I just don't want to be like the freaking Hornets building this sick team and then like there's not really much of talk of people going there. So sorry, my phone keeps going off. It's really annoying. But yeah, so that's about it for that. So more this weekend because I'm pretty sure more is going to happen this weekend. Free agency starts tonight, so I'm pretty sure something's going to be like, oh my, no way, you know. So Lakers shock me, entertain me. I probably doubt you're going to do that because you haven't done that in the past 4 years. When you got Dwight Howard, I was like, wow, that's good. It's a good pickup. So I mean, Mitch can do it. He has the pieces for it. So he's gonna have to go all in and go hard to get these players. But please stop getting these C and D and like just put the money away. It's just you're gonna get fired, dude. You're already gonna get fired. You already know it. So if you know you're gonna get fired next season, you don't bring in some quality pieces, then you better go all in because you're gonna be screwed out of your deal. I just think that the Lakers don't get a meeting. I just think the Lakers will get a meeting eventually. They'll be the last ones, but you know they're gonna have to pull something off. Trade, man, trade. Yes, they do have trade pieces. I see these trades and breakdowns and shit. I study the fuck out of them. Yes, Randall, all these little pieces. Lakers have picks. Just trade that shit out. People don't know that. You're like, oh, they got traded. You can't trade these pieces. Dude, yes, you have to trade, stupid. You're going to have to trade these fucking pieces to build your fucking foundation. Why do you think the Celtics built so many picks? Why do you think they got these players? They got these players for a couple years and they just, boom, trade them and bring another piece in. Drake Crowder, all these other players. So, yeah, I would say the only team that's been quiet is the Lakers and the Celtics. I haven't heard anything from them. These teams, I'm coming out of nowhere with, like, Dallas Mavericks. Come on. Literally, Lakers are going to lose your player to Dallas Mavericks? Come on, you're killing me. Another Texan team. Another Texan Dallas team over there that's stealing your player. Freaking stole Dwight Howard away, which is fine because Dwight Howard's guards anyways, but I don't know. Spurs are probably going to get Pau Gasol. That's going to happen. Mike Conley's not going to get his extension. Well, he could get. I would think Grizzlies would be really, really dumb if they lose Mike Conley. But I would mind Mike Conley. He would be a nice pickup. But there's nothing attractive. I'm a free agent. I'm looking at his roster. I'm like, okay, so what? Entice me, dude. Make something happen to make me want to come here. So you're going to have to pull these moves. If the Lakers are smart, they would go after these, certain people. They would make these like, oh, which player is friends with this player? What makes this team good? With this, like, if they knew Whiteside's, certain guy he gets along with, I'm going to go after that player and it can complement my team at the same time. They have to do stuff like that. Can't just be like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't know. It's just these teams. I don't know. The Lakers are not doing, and I think Mitch Kupchak is probably freaking out right now. So, but I mean, I kind of knew this was gonna happen. No. Oh my god. So, yeah, I'll probably keep it updated on the Twitter, guys. Keep it check out. I'm gonna post this up pretty soon, and yeah, make sure it's gonna be on NBA TV and ESPN. I'll probably be at the movies tonight, but I'm gonna be on my phone like all night long. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Later. I'm out.